Alright, what is good happening, guys? Your boy KARNAGE Chuck coming to you guys today on the KARNAGE Clan channel. Day solo triple DNA bomb on the map Ascend. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the gameplay today. It is provided you guys by KARNAGE Stealthy, one of the newer members to the team. He puts a lot of time and effort into getting all these gameplays for you guys to watch. If you guys wanted to go show him some of that KARNAGE love and support, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Same goes for the commentary. You guys want to go check me out, that'd be awesome as well. What I'd like to talk to you guys about today is not referring to Call of Duty in any way, shape, or form. As much as I'd like to talk about COD, no, I really wouldn't. I want to talk to you guys a little about girls, since, you know, I know the large majority of our viewership here on KARNAGE and most Call of Duty channels, I'm pretty sure, is a male viewership from around the ages, you know, middle school to college. You know, that just kind of is what it is. That's like the demographic that Call of Duty targets. So as a result, that's what a lot of guys end up going to watch, and that's what our channel's made up of. So I figured to talk to you guys about girls, you know, how they think, you know, dating experiences and everything like that, and just, you know, how it's all going to play out. Maybe give you guys some of the advice. You know, I'm not going to deter you away from dating girls of a certain age group or anything like that. I'm just going to give you guys my experiences, my thoughts and opinions. Hopefully everything I have to say comes out well and doesn't deter you away from dating people. So first things first, how girls think. You know, girls think completely different than guys, and I'm pretty sure that some of you guys know that girls think with a more of an emotional standpoint, whereas guys think of a logical standpoint. That's just kind of how our brains are hardwired. And I've had many discussions with my dad, and that's kind of how I came to this conclusion, is that, you know, a lot of girls think on the emotional side, they'll do what feels right. The key word is feels. They'll do what feels right to them, and it may not be what feels right to you, but that's just something you're going to have to deal with almost when you're dating a person. You know, it may logically seem right. You may think things through and be like, oh, you know, this is going to make sense. We're going to be able to work things out, and it just doesn't work like that because she's not feeling it's going to work out. And I'm sorry to say there really isn't anything you can do about it, because that's just the way it is. You know, some girls from their ages of around 15 to 17 or 15 to 18, I guess, depending on, you know, when their brains are maturing or whatever, just kind of how everyone's cycle works, they can be a little bit crazy. And that's just how it is, and that's just kind of how life is. Because the girl I dated, I started dating her when I was 17 and finished when I was like 18 or whatever. I did her for a year and a day. So I dated her for a year. We did absolutely everything is fine. Everything was fine and dandy, lovey-dovey on the year anniversary, and then bam, next day, just complete cold-hearted. It was absolutely terrible. I have no idea what went wrong, and I still, even till this day, around 7 months later, have no idea. I didn't find out anything throughout the entire month and a half, 2 months, 3 months that I was trying to get her back. It wasn't a lot of time wasted or anything, because there was a break-ish type of deal. You know, it was a breakup, and it was just bad communication, because, you know, girls are a little bit indecisive, and they want you one day, they really don't want you the next, and it's kind of unfortunate. But as a guy, you're just going to have to go through a couple people now and again, and this is how it is. Because, I mean, there's not a lot of people that go straight from high school and marry each other and live happily ever after. I mean, those are the type of people you'll see on Twitter, and the girls will post, like, this makes me think forever is real. Just that sort of crap. I mean, people, that actually happens. But for the large majority of us, you'll meet someone in college or at work, or, I mean, if it happens in middle school, will you actually meet somebody? Then, like, a round of applause to you that you actually managed to find somebody that can deal with you through middle school, high school, college, and the rest of your life. Like, good freaking job, dude. Or woman, or girl, or guy, whatever you prefer to be called. Good job. That's something that not a lot of people do. So, I mean, you guys kind of get the further gist of everything that girls think on an emotional level rather than a logical level, because they just can't. It's physically impossible. And this is kind of a thing that they go through. I mean, around that age of what I said, 15 to 17, it's almost like they're going through a midlife crisis, in a sense, because what it looks like to be, but when they're around 15 to 17. And then they go through it again when they hit around like 40-something to 50. So you guys may get really lucky and avoid the trap at those ages. But for those of you guys that don't, kind of like myself, that have already been bit once, it sucks. But I'm telling you guys that on the other side of it, down the road, there's going to be a lot of different girls out there that are going to be absolutely amazing. And, you know, it may come to be that the girl ends up coming back to you, and she realizes that you treated her absolutely amazing, that you did the best you possibly could, and that there's nobody else like you out there. Well, that's actually really good. So I want to say that for every relationship you guys end up getting into, if you really do care about the girl, just take a second, you know, put down the controller. If you're thinking of playing Call of Duty, you know, hop on the phone with her, text her, or FaceTime her, and go meet up with her, do something sweet, because the more stuff you do for her, that's just going to be the better off you're going to be, you know, in the relationship, and she's going to love you that much more for it. And that's my advice to you guys. Unfortunately, what I did you know, I did all this sort of stuff and I tried to do everything I could. Sometimes it really just doesn't work out and there's no one to blame. You just really can't say that, you know, I didn't do enough, because obviously you did everything you possibly could, and that's something you just kind of have to come and accept. Obviously, you know, that's what I had to go through a lot of the summers. Like, you know, I felt like I could have did something more, but I couldn't. And so that's what I've come to accept, and that there's going to be different people down the line, and that hopefully I'm going to be meeting some pretty cool people as I'm in college. There's some people that's like to say, hey, would you like to go on a date? Also, even at work, I see people like that. They're absolutely beautiful, and I'd be like, wow, you know, I'd like to get to know you. And that will happen after a certain period of time, but until then, you guys, just keep occupied. Remember that girls don't think the same as you, and just try and understand, do everything you possibly can to understand them. That's really all the advice I can give you guys today. Hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay and or the commentary. Remember to check out Stealthy in my channel, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Just remember, don't triple cap, don't be a Randy, and I'm out. Peace.